This is PNN, Past News Network, with your hosts Brett McDonald and Connor Biggins.
Hello everyone, welcome to our first newscast of anything.
That's right, Connor. We even had a chance to get into Valley Forge and talk to some of its people to see what's going on.
Indeed. So, let us join our new field reporter, Elizabeth Vargas.
Yes, here today at Valley Forge, there are many counts of smallpox and many deaths of Americans. General Washington says that this is probably the hardest winter for our patriots. They are getting diseases, frostbite, and starvation. Speaking of patriots, here with us today, we have a special interview with a soldier in Washington's Army. How are you doing in this harsh winter in Valley Forge?
Yes, the war is horrid right now. People are dying from diseases and freezing to death. We are also low on food and clothes. Men are going shoeless and their clothes are in rags.
Aren't people coming and delivering food to the other soldiers?
Yes, but it's not coming fast enough. People are dying all over the place. Time is running out.
We have heard that women have been volunteering to go to Valley Forge and help the soldiers.
Yes, they have. They have been knitting socks and sending over food and more clothes. They also came and helped with the wounded men.
Well, when we have aid from family and friends, it always helps.
Yes, I do like to see my family helping me out in these hard times.
What were the worst parts of the war?
There were so many problems, one of which was when the diseases spread. So not only did we have many men dying, but more after it had spread. Another problem was the battles. So many people either died or got wounded. Our numbers went down fast.
Well, we're hoping you can pull through.
Yes, thank you for your support.
Why exactly, though, do you keep fighting?
Well, because I think we deserve freedom. We deserve to have what a normal nation has.
Well, that's a very good thing, and thank you for sticking through and being here to answer my questions. I hope you and the other men get through this winter safely. Back to you, anchors.
Alright, well tonight we have just heard word with a special live interview of General George Washington. So, let's take a look.
Yes, this is a very special opportunity. I can't wait. We now go back to our field reporter, Elizabeth Vargas, for that special interview with General George Washington.
Alright, let's take a look.
Thank you. Hello, General Washington. We have interviewed one of your soldiers' perspective of the dispute and gathered their opinions on the matter, but now it's your turn. If you don't mind, we have some questions for you.
Well, ma'am, it's a pleasure to be here. Although I had to leave from a meeting a little bit early, I think we can still manage. So you also said you have some questions for me. Please, tell me.
So, George, how's your army advancing in the war?
Generally, we're doing okay, but since this winter is so harsh, I don't think we can last much longer.
Well, General, hopefully your army can pull it through and then together fight for our nation.
Of course. We've had our struggles, but we're going to be fine, I'm certain of it. There were a couple of battles before this, and we weren't doing too well, but then in later battles we did a bit better.
And what do you hope to do when you get out of the army once the war is over?
I plan to do many more things to help serve and protect our union, but, of course, before all of that I'm going to rest and spend some time with my wife, Martha.
Well, thank you for your time, General Washington. We hope to see you succeed.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope our paths cross again.
And back to you.
Alright, well it's time for a commercial break, and yet again, thank you, Elizabeth. And we will see you back here shortly.
Oh, come at me!
Hey there, it's Ben the Musket Man. Are you in need of a musket? Well, look no further. We got a huge selection of muskets for a low price. If you want to come look through our selection, just come on down to Boston. This sale won't last forever, so come grab your horse and get down here and buy a musket. This is yours. Like I said, these things are only $7. You ready?
America!
Now, let's go to our other field reporter, Jenna Vargas, to interview a Valley Forge resident.
That's right, Connor. I'm live here in Valley Forge with my friend Mary, who's helping the soldiers in Valley Forge. Hello, Mary.
Hello there, madam.
So, Mary, we've heard that you and other women have been volunteering to help out at Valley Forge. What do you do there?
Well, some of us help the wounded, some knit clothing, especially socks.
That's a very nice thing you guys do for them. So tell me, how bad is it in Valley Forge from your perspective?
It's terrible. Men are dying from all sorts of things. Starvation, hypothermia, diseases.
Do you think they can get through this?
I do. I believe that all the men at Valley Forge are strong and have courage. I know they will get through this and win our freedom.
That's a great opinion. I wish you luck. I have one more question if you don't mind.
Not at all.
In your opinion, do you think Baron von Steuben will do a great job in training the soldiers?
Yes, I do. He has lots of experiences, and I think he will give confidence to the soldiers.
Well, thank you, Mary, for your time, and I hope you will keep helping the soldiers get through this harsh winter.
I will. Thank you for having me.
Back to the anchors in the studio.
Alrighty then, we are now going to interview General Chevalier.
Okay, back to you, Jenna.
Next, we are going to interview General Chevalier. Hello, General.
Hello, thank you for having me.
So, General, we've heard that you and General Knox have chose Valley Forge to settle in. Why?
Because we thought it presented a good strategic location for the troops.
Did you expect this winter to be so harsh?
Well, I guess we weren't really thinking about the weather much, but only what place would be more better for the training.
I see. Do you think if this winter wasn't so harsh, the soldiers would have more training?
I would say yes, because if the winter wasn't so harsh, we could have got more training in.
That is true. Okay, I have one more question. Do you think Washington was a good leader through this harsh winter?
I do. He cares deeply about the soldiers and is doing all he can.
Thank you, General. Just remember, we are supporting all of you through these rough times.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Okay, I hope you are all supporting the soldiers through these rough times. Back to you, anchors.
Okay, that's all, folks. I hope you now understand what rough times our men are going through. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This is PNN, Past News Network, with your hosts Brett McDonald and Connor Biggins.